Imagine for a moment, you close your eyes and the world doesn't vanish. You hear the buzz of the room, feel the chair beneath you, sense the measure of your breath. What if this moment is just a sliver of what you're capable of perceiving? What if our everyday experience is only the starting point of what's possible? Hello everyone, this is Elly Flippen. Today, I wanted to talk about the human senses. Not just the 5 we were taught in school, but a vast, untapped system that shapes who we are and what we might become. This video is inspired by my uncle Ingo Swann, a pioneer in human consciousness who believed that psychic or psi abilities, like telepathy or clairvoyance or even remote viewing, aren't supernatural. They're information transfer, rooted in our perceptual awareness system, a network grounded in our senses. Ingo's dream was that we'd unlock this system, expanding our potential as humans. To explore this, I'm drawing from Ingo's speech based on Deciphering the Senses by Robert Rivlin and Gravelle, a book that challenges the idea of just 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell, and opens the door to hidden abilities, from sensing magnetic fields to perceiving time itself. It's a journey through science, animal comparisons, and bold ideas that align with Ingo's vision. So, let's ask, what are our senses truly capable of, and how might they unlock the information transfer Ingo believed in? Let's start with the basics: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. These are said to define our experience, but even these are more complex than we think, forming the foundation of Ingo's perceptual awareness system. Take sight. Light hits your retina, rods and cones convert it into signals, and your visual cortex turns it into the world you see. It's not just light, it's information, processed and interpreted. Hearing? Tiny hair cells in your ears detect vibrations, transforming sound waves into signals. Touch involves skin receptors sensing pressure, pain, or temperature. Taste and smell? The chemical senses detect molecules in food or air, sometimes triggering memories, like the smell of someone's cooking pulling you back in time. That's your perceptual awareness system, transferring information from the environment to your consciousness. Deciphering the Senses brings this to life, showing how the visual cortex builds patterns, or how smell can bypass conscious thought to evoke emotion. Ingo would argue this is the root of psi abilities. Our senses don't just receive physical data, they're channels for information, some of which we don't yet understand. Now let's go beyond the familiar. Deciphering the Senses argues humans have more than 5 senses, and these hidden ones are key to Ingo's idea of information transfer. Closing your eyes and touch the tip of your nose. Easy, right? That's proprioception, your sense of where your body is in space. Using sensors in muscles and joints. It's not one of the 5, but it's essential. Without it, you couldn't walk or gesture smoothly. This is your perceptual awareness system processing internal spatial data. Interoception senses your body's internal state, like hunger, thirst, or heart rate. Ever feel your stomach growl and know it's time to eat? That's interoception transferring information to your brain. Chronoception is our sense of time, how you know an hour dragged or flew by, tied to your brain's circadian clock. The vestibular system in your inner ear senses head position and motion, helping you balance by processing gravity and acceleration. Pain is distinct from touch. Pain receptors detect harmful stimuli, triggering protective responses. The book explores its neurochemistry, i.e., endorphins, practices like acupuncture that may modulate pain pathways. This shows our senses don't just detect, they shape behavior, transferring critical information for survival. Humans rely heavily on sight, which might make us overlook other sensory strengths. But animals take it further. A kangaroo rat hears a snake slither from yards away, or a bear sniffs food miles off. An eagle spots prey from thousands of feet up, while our vision, though good, pales in comparison. Sharks use electroreception to sense electric fields in water. Imagine feeling a heartbeat meters away. Bats use echolocation to see in the dark. The platypus hunts with a bill combining electroreception and touch. These are masterclasses in information transfer, showing sensory systems can process data we can't imagine. These animal abilities show how senses transfer information in ways we barely grasp, hinting at what Ingo believed we could achieve. Ingo might say humans have similar latent capacities, waiting to be unlocked. Now, let's get bold. Deciphering the Senses explores undiscovered sensibilities like extrasensory perception, think telepathy or clairvoyance, where Ingo's ideas shine. The book suggests shamans or psychics might tap into subtle sensory channels, detecting information beyond physical stimuli. It cites stories of unexplained connections, like knowing a loved one is in danger from miles away. Could this be the perceptual awareness system picking up signals we don't yet understand? Think of a time you had a gut feeling or knew something without explaining why. That's your perceptual awareness system, perhaps transferring information in ways we don't fully grasp. Ingo believed that by exploring our senses, we could bridge the physical and the subtle, unlocking abilities that seem extraordinary but are deeply human. Why does this matter? Our senses, as Ingo saw, are the foundation of our perceptual awareness system. They shape how we live, influence technologies like prosthetics or sensory-enhancing devices, and raise big questions about what it means to be human. Deciphering the Senses shows our senses are more than biological tools. They're gateways to information transfer, from navigating like a bird to sensing the unseen. Once you start using your expanded senses and perception, Ingo said you'll become aware of far more than you expect. This heightened awareness might reveal a broader reality, one where there are forces, entities, or energies out there, some that may align with our well-being and others that don't. I believe there's more to existence than we currently perceive, and it's not about fear, but about appreciation. We should approach this with curiosity and respect, acknowledging that some things might support us while others challenge us. By tuning into our perceptual awareness system, we can better navigate this complex reality, discerning what serves our growth and what requires caution. If you close your eyes for just even 10 seconds and just feel the air, your breath, the space around you, what you notice, that's your perceptual awareness system, alive and waiting to be explored. Let's honor Ingo's dream by diving into our senses, asking what information they hold, and imagining what we could become, all while staying mindful of the vast, unseen world we're beginning to perceive. Thank you for joining me. Keep exploring, sensing, and unlocking the possibilities within us all.